What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm really excited for this one. I was literally sitting down to do some video editing, and there's a knock on my door, and this box is waiting out there for me. A couple weeks ago, I was on Mercari, and I came across a guy selling a comic book mystery box. Now, that's not unusual. There's dozens of them on Mercari. We did one, I don't know, a little over a year ago that was, it was all right. This was a little bit different. Now, normally, I'm very hesitant to do mystery boxes that are sort of an unknown quantity, or when I say quantity, I don't mean quantity of books. I mean the company is an unknown. It's usually just some dude, basically lotting off their collection. Who knows what you get? Who knows what kind of condition it's in? I just don't really mess with them unless they're a mystery box company, and I don't want to be the guinea pig, so I can go on YouTube and I can watch other people unbox them, get an idea of what's in the box. Then I'll take a chance on it. But generally speaking, I don't do these kinds of mystery boxes. But I was pretty intrigued by it. It's Mercari. I put the little heart on it or the like, whatever, and kind of kept it pushing. Had a conversation with the guy, I don't know, a week later, asked him about the box, kind of got an idea of what to expect. I was really intrigued by it. I was all right, I'm gonna think about it, but I'm really interested. I don't know. A few weeks later, I'm searching CGC books on eBay, and I just happened upon his eBay store. And he's got his mystery box on there as well as some other books. I talk about this. I've already recorded it because I knew this was coming. You're going to see it here. This is actually one of the videos I was sitting down to edit. But let me back up. This is $200 CGC comic book mystery box. There's this box actually has 6 CGC books because I bought another one from him. But the mystery box is 5 books, $200. On Mercari, it's like $18 shipping and handling. So it's like, it's almost 20% in shipping. Free shipping on eBay. And there are a lot of economic reasons for that. So I'm going to have links down in the description to both of his stores. If you like this box, I recommend getting it from eBay. Save yourself, $17. Yeah, I'm really excited. There are 5 CGC books in here. According to him, they're all going to be 9.6, 9.8s, unless they're older books, then they might be, 9.2s, 9, whatever, 8.5s, whatever. I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun. I have really high hopes that we get something good. You guys know me. When it comes to mystery boxes, to me, it's all about the cool factor. Did I talk about how this was a big boy purchase? $200. I did talk about that. $200 for this mystery box. You get 5 CGC books, which is not bad. I mean, as long as you're not getting garbage, and that's a pretty, I'm talking about like bottom of the barrel garbage. At $40 a book, you're doing all right. You're doing really, really well. There aren't too many CGC books that aren't worth, $40. So, you're probably gonna do no worse than breaking even. All right, so we open the box. Let's see what we got in here. Got some bubble wrap. Oh, hey. Got a little vinyl sticker. This is heavy duty too. This is really sorry, I was showing it over to the camera over here. I forgot I got my GoPro set up here. Anyway, Grant's Comics, like I said, I'll have links down in the description. This is a really high quality vinyl sticker. This is the same material that those stickers we get out of the Pro Wrestling Crate are made of. All right, got some bubble wrap. We'll reuse that. Let's see what we got here. We got another box. Got 2 boxes, excuse me. Got 2 boxes. Really, really well packaged here. Well, we got a regional rate B box. We'll save that and we'll probably reuse that. And we got another one. We got some balloons. Save that. It's a nice box. Probably save that. You guys know I like to reuse my boxes. Okay. I'm not sure how this is organized, so I'm just going to pull out the first one and we'll see. Let's see. I want to do this face down if I can. This way. Okay. All right. Item number 1. Here we go. This is an Unknown Comics Tyler Kirkham variant. What we got? Justice League number 1, 9.0. Ugh, that hurts. Yeah, I don't see any significant issues. It might be inside the book, but usually they would say, huh. Very odd. Very odd. I'm baffled by that. I really don't see any issues whatsoever. Huh. Cool cover though. Tyler Kirkham, always a good cover artist. I'm just kind of baffled by that. I don't know why it's 9.0. It doesn't make sense to me. All right, next. What we got? DC Comics presents number 7, 8.5. This is from 79. This is cool. Superman and Red Tornado. Yeah, I mean, you can see, some spine ticks there. I can see why this would be an 8.5. But, it's, 40 years old? That's a cool book. I don't mind. You guys know I'm a big Superman fan. So, I like adding that to my collection. That's cool. All right, next. We got Wolverine number 1 in 9.4. This is a Unknown Comics and Comics League exclusive. I'm surprised this only got a 9.4. I mean, I see two ticks, but they're corner ticks. Those are usually not really counted too hard. Might have just got a bad reviewer, to be honest. Huh. Pretty cool. We haven't done a mystery box like this in a long time, so if you guys are new to the channel, I'll reiterate. I base the value of these boxes on 2 counts. Monetary value, which we'll look up against eBay, and coolness factor, which we'll kind of go over here when we have it all together. All right, next. Oh, this is the one I ordered. Horizon Zero Dawn. What is her name? Princess Peach Momoko cover. I love Horizon Zero Dawn, my favorite game of all time, which has been a long-standing record. It unseated Super Mario Brothers 3. So when I saw this in his store, I was like, a 9.8 Peach Momoko cover. She's a really hot artist right now. I was like, I think I need to get this book. Really cool cover. This is for my personal collection. He cut me a little deal ski on this one too, which I appreciate. All right, next. This is another Comics Elite exclusive. Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Infinite Crisis number 1. 9.8, which is nice. Cool cover. You got Wonder Woman, Power Girl. I don't know if you guys can even see. And Supergirl. And who's this cover by? Nathan Zerdy. I don't know who that is. Okay. Pretty cool. Another Comics Elite exclusive. Comics Elite and Unknown Comics, they probably do too many exclusives. And finally, we've got Savage Sword of Conan number 4 in 9.8. Alex Ross cover, which is cool. I'm a big Alex Ross fan. Yeah. Okay. Pretty cool. Let's talk about coolness factor first. Nothing that blows my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're all here. Okay. Nothing that blows my mind. I think for me, this DC Comics Presents, even though it's only an 8.5, this is probably my favorite. A, it's Superman. B, it's, 70s. Just kind of that really old, iconic, dime store comic book kind of, 4 dimes, 40 cents at the time. But just kind of that really old school 60s and 70s energy that I love. I love that era of comics, which I know is easy to say, right? Because it's, the Silver Age, but I do love the art style back then. Other than that, the Wolverine one's cool. If it was a 9.8, I'd probably be more excited about it. 9.4 is not bad. But I'm also just not into Unknown Comics anymore. Just with all the stuff that they do with Street Level Hero and the kind of flooding the market with variant covers of every book, I'm just not really into their business model. It works for them. I can't be mad, but it's not for me. This Justice League really intrigues me because I cannot figure out why it's only a 9.0. It really doesn't. It doesn't make sense to me. There's no corner dings. I don't see any spine ticks. Cool cover, though. All right, so let's pause. I will look up the values on these, and then we'll see how we did. All right, these are kind of hard to pin down because there weren't solid comps on any except for one. Justice League, I could not find this cover graded at all, let alone in a 9.0. Based on some other graded variant covers in a 9.0 from this issue, I'm going to say this is probably $20 to $30. Savage Sword of Conan had 0 comps whatsoever. Could not find this I guess new run of the book. It was all the original run from the 70s. Like gunk inside this thing. Fuzz or something. So I'm going to say 30 to 40 on that. Just giving it a standard value. Tales of the Dark Multiverse. There were some sold comps on this. They ranged between $34 and $55. However, they were all from CBCS grading service. CGC will usually garner a higher price. They just tend to be a little more desirable. I think that they're a little more exacting than some of the other grading organizations, so I think that's why they get the higher price. So I'm going to give it the higher end. I'll say 55. When you've got a $20 spread on comps like that, it's kind of hard to pin it down, but we'll go ahead and give it a 55. This Wolverine book, plenty of them ungraded for $30. The titles all said that they are at least a 9.4. Some people are going to buy that betting on it, hoping it's better than a 9.4, but given that this one's already graded, again, I would give this $40 to $50 range. Okay, and finally, DC Comics Presents. I could not find an 8.5, right? The 8.5. A 9.4 sold for 23, a 9.8 for 38, and a 9.8 for 90. Those are the last 3 sales. All 3 of those were auctions, which, you know, you have to give a little bit of a grain of salt because sometimes with auctions, it's just right place, right time. You get the right number of buyers, bidders fighting over it. I believe, in fact, I'll go back and look, but I think that 9.8 was the oldest, or I should say the $90 sale. Yeah, so November 13th for $90 with 12 bidders, December 20th, and actually now that I look at it, it's the exact same picture. So either A, he had multiple copies, B, the $90 sale did not pay, or C, the person that bought it in November tried to sell it in December and lost a bunch of money. I'm going to guess that the person that paid $90 for it didn't pay. So in 9.8, probably $40. That was with 8 bids. And then, yeah, the other one was 2 bidders December 25th and only got $22. So I will be generous and say $20 on this one. So let's see. What does that give us on dollar value? I should have added this up before I came back, but that's all right. I'm going to give kind of the higher values on some of these, just because it's not an exact science. So that brings my total to $195. For me, personally, because I got this book and it was part of a greater deal, I basically broke even. So I'm not mad. If you're buying this mystery box, you know, it's fun. It's a good way to build out your collection. I would say that for as many books as there are available, you're probably better just buying the books you want than doing the mystery box. You know, I'm only basing this off one instance, obviously. I mean, and it's entirely subjective, you know, what you get as far as if it's something you're into. I did get, let's see, 2 9/8s, and the 8.5 on the DC Comics Presents. You know, a book that old, I don't really sweat if it's an 8, 8.5, 9. I don't sweat that so much when it's that old. The newer books really should all be 9.8s. Otherwise, it's just, it's not really worth the grading on them. So, you know, I basically 3 out of 5. Oh, I grabbed the wrong book. Basically 3 out of 5 were what I would call top tier books, and then 2 others that were medium tier. I'm still questioning this Justice League. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could get that regraded. I don't know why it's a 9.0. I don't see anything that would garner that. But I mean, it's from 2018, so it couldn't be more than 2 years, you know, old on the grading. So I don't know that it would necessarily do any better. I don't know. That's a tough one. Yeah, so what I say, $195 in total value. You know, after shipping, you basically got what you paid for. That is, I am being a little bit generous on the value, or on the values. You could easily argue 50, 90, 110, 150 at the same time. So you kind of have a $150 to $195 range there, depending on where you value on the scale. Coolness factor. You know, to be honest, there's nothing really here for me. I do really like this book. I like this book a lot. I've said it a bunch of times. I really like this. Very happy with that. But, you know, I could have had a 9.8 for $40, you know. I guess I like this book too. You know, I'm a DC fan, so, you know, 9.8. I don't know anything about this book. It's Infinite Crisis, which apparently they're still putting out in 2020, or were in 2020. Infinite Crisis was kind of the last run, because it went Crisis, for me, I mean, because it went Crisis, and then they had, Countdown, and then 52, and somewhere in there was the Color War, Green Lantern Color War, and the Black Lantern Saga, and then you had Flashpoint, and there was like 3 or 4 years there where it was just constantly, and you had Trinity, that run. So whatever year that was, that had to be, I don't know, 2012-ish, somewhere around there. It was kind of when I, after that was all over, and it just, when they rolled into the new 52, I just kind of stopped. Yeah, you know, to be honest, I can't recommend the mystery box at $200. It's a really high price point. Based on what I received, I just think you're better off buying the books you want and buying them graded. The market is flooded with graded books. They're not hard to get. They're not that expensive for the most part. You know, some of them, obviously there are certain ones that are really expensive, but yeah, you know, but that's all right. I get it, so you don't have to. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Let me know if you disagree. You know, maybe some of y'all are into the Savage Sword of Conan or this Wolverine book. You know, this book had a cover price of $8, but whatever. Anyway, appreciate you guys. We'll see you next time.